Hi everyone, welcome to the Creative Channel. I'm so glad to be your host, to be your tarot card reader. Today I'm pulling from the Animal Spirit deck once again. Definitely love this deck. So let's get into it. All right. So interesting enough, I have pulled 3 cards from this deck, and the cards are all reversed. Okay, so it seems like we need to do a little bit of work, a little bit of tending to our souls, ourselves, a little tending to, our nourishment and things like that. So this is about, balancing out this energy. This reading is really balanced. Let's balance out this energy type of vibe, okay? So we have a water card, we have a fire card, and we have an air card. So if you feel called to work with any of these elements, sitting by a body of water, being near a lake, listening to running water. That could even be like listening to water in your phone, like a playlist that like just has running water, and you just sit back and just meditate with it in the background and just really like get that sense of like that element of water like in your psyche, in your mind, to where you're just like in that state, that flow state, just like water. Like, you're harmonizing yourself with water just even by listening to it. Like, you know what I'm saying? So that's what the water card is like, connects to that water element, connect to your watery nature, that flow nature, that creativity nature. Then we have a fire card that's like, okay, we're gonna bring him some heat, like, hey, we got the water, let's flow a little bit more. Like, you know what I'm saying? We're gonna use more fire to like put our passions out there, put our creativity out there, and really like, add some jazz, add some color, add some music, you know what I'm saying? So really go for it with the fire card. And then we have a air card, which is, diving into, it just reminds me of this heart space. It reminds me of like this whole center right here. It's just like air, breathing in, breathing out, and just really like connecting with air and just seeing, just feeling, tasting, that element of air just flow through you, Okay, so the cards that I pulled are, one, the Swan card. So the Swan card is really, it's just so beautiful. It's so elegant. It's so embodying the divine feminine. It's about the realm of poetry, the realm of writing, getting into writing. Automatic writing is something that's like popping up in my mind. Automatic writing, you're writing out things, in your mind that may have been stagnant or like stuck or like rigid, and you're just like, or maybe you have been toiling on something that's just like, oh my gosh, this keeps repeating in my mind, like I want to get it out, like, you know what I'm saying, to where you're just like, let me write it out, and that's a way to get things out of your mind, to like unblock or clear. Like it's a clearing of whatever is ruminating or whatever is stagnant in your mind. You're just clearing that space. You're clearing that space for more light, for more codes to come in. So it's about clearing, and especially since it's a water element. This is a water card. Water is very clearing. Water is very healing. So dealing with the realm of poetry, dealing with the realm of writing, you're just clearing as well. You're clearing what no longer resonates with you. Okay, so you're just clearing that out of your mind. It's like water is running through your mind. You're just like writing all of it down. Just going. You're just going. So that is what this Swan card is bringing. It's bringing the realm of poetry, writing, language, embodiment. Divine feminine aspects. It's about getting in touch with your inner soul, going within to see like what is coming up. This may be dealing with subconscious patterns, subconscious thoughts, and maybe you have a message that needs to be relayed, but the only way you can relay it is by flowing it out of you, like, you know what I'm saying, in order to clear everything out. Then there's this like message behind all the like stuff, that all the debris, like, you know what I'm saying. So in order to get this one message like right here, it's just like, it's like clear all this stuff out, and then you'll be able to see it visibly. Like you won't need to do anything else. Like, it'll be right there. It's like right there waiting for you, So yes, that's the Swan card. Okay. So journaling is very big. If you feel called to journal, you know, feel called to write a poem, do something creative, then that is what that card is signifying to rebalance yourself out with. Okay, and then we have the Hyena card. The Hyena card is talking about sobriety, is talking about, are you doing things that not what no longer resonates with you, but is it like, even though who my audience, you know, thinks of me, like, and what if I took my goals seriously? It's not even about like your audience more so, but it's like, I know that I have been putting myself out and stuff like that. I've been doing things and tending to my garden, or tending to the things that I enjoy, that I love, that intrigue me. I'm tending to these things that intrigue me. Yet, what if I took these seriously? Like, I wonder what would happen if I took my goals seriously. You know, even though I was making goals, you know, you're basically saying I'm making goals and things like that. But what if you like actually took it seriously and be like, okay, you know what? This could actually like be a career. Like, this could actually be like my lifestyle. Like, you know, and you're really diving into like creating things for yourself, like with the realm of poetry, of writing, of creation with the Swan card. It's like you're creating things for yourself. Now, what if you actually took it seriously? Like, you know what I'm saying? What if this is actually something that is destined for you to like get up and go do? Like, you know, it's maybe something that is just like, hey, like this is the bell and it's like ringing for you to go do it, because this is like a lifestyle that's like on your destiny timeline, or a lifestyle that's like being manifested through you, that you like want to experience. So it's like, I'm here, like, you know what I'm saying? So it's time to like actually sit down and focus, like, and be like, oh, like this is something that, you know, I could just do. Like, I could just do this every day. Like, you can do this every day. So, you know, take it a little bit more seriously. You know, so take it a little bit more seriously. Put that energy, that love, that focus, those pure intentions behind it with whatever you want to create, you know. So that's what that Hyena card is talking about, you know. Are you using humor, wit, sarcasm to mask any pain, to mask any old resentments, to mask anything that needs to be said in truth? Like, you know, like, do you need to speak your truth? And if so, are you using humor or sarcasm behind your truth to be like, oh yeah, like, you know, but that's really my truth, but instead, like, state it, like, you know, state it, speak it, you know, be it. You know what I'm saying? So whatever you need to get out with this Swan card, it's like getting things out of your mind in order to like clear, you know what I'm saying? And the Hyena is like, okay, are you speaking your truth? Are you coming off as like, hey, this is it, instead of like being like, oh, like all coy, like, you know what I'm saying? There's cut the bullshit. Cut the bullshit. All right, so the Dragonfly is the next card. And this is, again, talking about the mind space. It's talking about the perceptions. It's talking about the shimmery, glittery, fascinating, ever-changing mind space, to where, you know, things change. Like, you know, this is a master air card. So it sees through the illusion. It cuts through the bullshit. Like, I'm telling you, it cuts through the bullshit. It sees through the illusions. The Dragonfly card is like shimmery, it's glittering, it's like, you know, changing which way and that, you know what I'm saying? So it's about air. Like I said, connecting back to the air. When you feel that your mind is just going with this way and that, it's also reminding us to focus on our breath. You know, to balance out this energy is to focus on our breath. Okay, because our minds may be going this way, and you're just like, which way? Well, let me focus back on my breath, and that's the way to go. It's always the way to go, to focus back on your breath whenever you feel lost, whenever you feel like, what do I do? Focus back on your breath and you'll receive the answers, okay? So like I said, there's an answer just like implanted right here within you. And with the Swan card, it's like moving all the debris. With Hyena card, it's like, I'm getting serious about this goal. I'm getting serious about what I want, you know, what I want to do. And then the Dragonfly is like, focus on the breath, because more gifts, more attunement, more downloads, more codes, more messages are going to come, you know, flying through So it's best to like just ground yourself and to really focus on your breath and allow that space to be clear. Like, you know, this is clearing, we're clearing, you know, the mind, we're clearing, you know, the heart space in order for us to connect the mind plus the heart together, in order for us to speak our truth, in order for us to speak from our heart space, from love. So we're connecting these two communication systems together in order to be a master of this element. Okay? All right. So let me do a little extra bonus card. You know what I'm saying? And it's the black egg. Ooh. So we really diving into poetry. We really diving into, and this is reverse too. A lot of things are reversed, so it's like really signifying, hey, we got some work to do. The black egg is about the throat chakra, okay? So this is about the throat chakra. This is about speaking your truth. Like I said with the hyena card, you know, are you not taking something seriously to where it's like you need to start taking it seriously, or you need to speak up, you need to allow your voice to be heard, allow your voice to be spread, you know, through the cosmos. Like, you know, just really speak up about something that you feel needs to be said. And the Swan card is like, okay, we're gonna get all the debris out, we're gonna get all this stuff out, this junk out, and get everything out of the way. And it also can be a way to organize whatever is going on in your mind. Like, you know what I'm saying? There may be so much going on in your mind to where it's like, I don't know where to put my focus, or I don't know, you know, what goals to take seriously in this moment. So it's like the Swan card with the realm of writing. It's the automatic writing. It's like getting everything clear and just getting everything organized out of your mind space or just on paper, to where you're like, okay, like I'm seeing, you know, some patterns or things like that. And so you'll be able to move in clarity from a space to where you're using your voice, you're using your authentic voice in a respectable way. Okay? So, yes. If you feel called to work with your throat chakra anyway, I know music, bringing music into our lives, singing, you know, using our throat chakra, humming, just really connecting with that throat area may also benefit you today. So really connect with that that space, okay? This is a spirit card, so, you know, spirit is like, we're on the black egg right now. We got our authenticity to be vocalized, to be shown. So really coming from that space of speaking our truth. All right. I love it. One water, one fire, one air, one spirit card. All right, y'all. I won't keep you any longer. You guys have a blessed day. Enjoy your day. Have fun. Like, write. Be creative. I just feel like this is like a really good vibe, a really good day to like just dive into some creative ventures that you've been wanting to do. No matter how random they are, just go ahead and dive into it. All right? Bye, y'all. See you next time.